Our first video got monetized, baby. Yeah, yeah, Okay, anyways, so today what we are going to be reacting to is not this. We are going to be reacting to we are going to be reacting to James Arthur's Say You Won't Let Go cover by Markiplier 4 years ago. It was, or not 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It has 4.4 million views. Markiplier is a very lovely creator. And when he sings, he doesn't sing about an apology. But the thing is that okay, I will be completely honest. I did try to react to the apology video of them singing, and I really wanted to do the video concept of being like, oh, I'm just gonna react to their singing instead of the actual apology. But then I realized that I was talking for way too long, and then I was analyzing their apology, which is something that I would not do, because the thing is that most people are doing it for clout, and most people are not being very understanding, and people are doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's very hurtful for the victims and very hurtful for the creator, and also very hurtful for their own platform as well. But it's very understandable why people are reacting to it, because you really don't sing an apology video. So I'm just not gonna touch that with a 6-foot pole, and I want to spread more positivity, so we're gonna watch Markiplier instead. So we're gonna go ahead and analyze this, see how it goes. Let's have a wonderful time.
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Maybe I should probably dial it down on my visual view right here. There you go. So you guys can actually see the screen instead of my big booty forehead. You can play guitar?
I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel the soul. I was enough. We danced the night away. We drank too much.
We love it. We love it.
I held your hair back when you were thrown up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest.
Ooh, I'm not gonna pause it just yet.
Then you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you.
What?
I think that you should get some rest.
Okay, before we get further into this, breathiness, very much breathiness, and that is very unique. I love that. Also, goosebumps, and it might just be the air conditioning on, but goosebumps. He's very nice at playing the guitar, very nice. But the breathiness of then you smiled over your shoulder, it's very unique to him, and that's very much because usually it's then you smiled over your shoulder. It's very quick and jumping to the point, lyrical, but with him it's very smooth. It's like it's the difference between gelato and ice cream. It's different textures, and I love it.
I knew I loved you then, but you never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go. I know I needed you, but I never showed.
Ooh, okay.
But I wanna stay with you until we're gray and old. Just say you won't let go.
Ooh, nice. Those woos are prompted.
I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed.
Lovely.
I'll bring you coffee with kiss on your head.
So no head? Sorry.
I'll take the kids to school. Wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night.
I don't want to pause it just yet.
When you looked over your
but
shoulder, for a minute I forget that we're older. I wanna dance with you right now.
Okay, hold up.
And you look as beautiful as ever. And I swear that every day will get better. You make me feel this way somehow.
Okay, so I love pausing it before it gets to the chorus and then after and when we're about to get to the bridge, just because it's very lovely to kind of hear that full send instead of like pausing it jaggedly. Falsetto, very lovely. That shifting of just say you won't let go. Sorry, I haven't had water today, but it's very unique how he shifted into that. Also, the voice crack right there is probably just because he was nervous, so I'm not going to hold it against him. But he does have a nice E vowel, which is very hard for beginning singers, because usually people are more used to the operatic or singing vocals going the O and the Ah and the Ooh. So like the upper, like the wider range. So the E's going wide span, he was very unique there. What is it? I wanna dance with you to a great note, or something like that. But we'll analyze it further later. I don't know.
I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, 'cause darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold.
He's slurring the words. I'll explain it.
So far, my dear. Look how we've grown. I wanna live with you to a gray and old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go.
He has a unique O. That was nice, by the way.
Even when we're close, 'cause you were always there for me. I needed you most.
Very unique.
I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out.
Okay, I know exactly.
So I wrote this song for you. Now everybody knows that it's just you and me into a gray and old.
Okay, I know exactly. So he's singing in the back of his throat, which is unique. When you're not primarily a singer or lyrically trained, it usually goes in the back, and it has that little mucus sound to it. But the way that his voice sounds so unique with it, it feels like it's adapted to it. Because with the old, he slurs the to a grain old, instead of to a grain old. He doesn't push it out. He more slurs it in a sense of like, even with the howls. Look how we've grown. He kind of pushes that upwards instead of pushes it outwards, which is very unique. And it kind of shows that even though for like it being 5 years ago, it was very nice, very nice. Even if he wasn't trained to sing, that's very unique how his voice adapted to that.
Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Oh, just say you won't let go.
And then the cheers already prompted. So at the very end, that little run that he did at the end, love the attempt. Love the attempt. And he did do the run. I'm not gonna be like, it wasn't the perfect run. It was a run. Nonetheless, if you're not trained and you're able to do runs like that, say you won't let go. It's very difficult, especially with a lyrically trained singer like James Arthur trying to do a cover of his song. It's very unique. I want to take us back to the most replayed. There we go.
I knew I loved you then, but you never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go.
See? Scared of letting go. Even for, as I said, even for a beginner singer, James Arthur songs, Say You Won't Let Go, very difficult. So the factor of doing runs is less scary because you don't have to hold that note, because I was scared of letting go, scared of letting go. It's less tension on the voice. And also, keep in mind, 5 years ago, in front of a crowd, your own show, you're nervous as shit. Alrighty, it's so is my green screen. I'm gonna love you too, my lungs give out. Sorry, you had to see my boxers. But the way that his O's and U's, it's so difficult as a singer to try to master those O's and those U's because it's so similar. But the way that he's easily mastered that is so unique, just because his voice easily adapted to that.
I know I needed you, but I never showed.
You can even hear with the E, it's more in the back of his throat and more going out of the nostril cavity than the actual voice itself going out of the mouth. Or it's instead of the chest, throat, and head voice, he's more in his throat voice, which is a lot more comfortable as a baritone, which I believe that he is. But I wanted to analyze the very end of this song real fast.
Say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go.
So the way that his falsetto is, it's very nice. It's kind of airy, which plays into his actual airiness voice. Just say you won't let go. Because it's very easy to have that breathiness while doing the falsetto. But too much breathiness will kind of hinder runs. So it's very difficult to have a falsetto and do those runs. That's why it kind of aired out or was flat at the end. It's because he ran out of air there. So it really wasn't his fault. If he just had more air, or if he had the breathing technique down, then it would have probably been a lot more flowy and a lot more like crisp in a sense. That was a nice save. I will admit, that was a nice save. It kind of went off the rails because I believe he might have been in his head because of the run, which, understandable. When you're performing in front of a crowd and you kind of hear your voice kind of go off, you're trying to hinder it back on. But that was a very impressive save because it went kind of down and then back up. So it was very unique. You see at the very end, the go. He took a breath in, and then that run was very flow. Just listen. That was scrumptious right there. Markiplier is a phenomenal singer, phenomenal creator, phenomenal YouTuber, but that was probably one of the most impressive like beginning singing voices I've ever heard. And it's so cool just to like see Markiplier stretch off with the whole, like, he began with, like, you know, playing, you know, I think Gmod, and then going off and branching into Five Nights at Freddy's, and then going to more horror, and then going to more distinguishable games, rage games, all of this stuff. And the way that he's able to stretch his content out and go into singing, it's very unique, and it's very inspiring, especially as creators, to branch out and just do more than one thing. I love comedy, however I don't like horror that much, but I love the fact of combining comedy and horror into one, just because it's two like opposites, and opposites attract. And with this, even though he was not really trained that much, or if he was, then it really wasn't that like breathiness, but the factor of he was able to adapt, and his voice was able to kind of shift around some of the techniques that he was using. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also hit that like button for more things that you want analytical. If you like analytical stuff or analyzing, then I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I got you. So having said that, make sure you eat, drink, and also take your meds. I love you. I love you more. Make sure to love yourself, but also most importantly, make sure to love others. And just say you won't let go. to say you won't let go. Okay, I need to stop. I'll leave it to Markiplier.